Armani.
Hey, pretty.
Welcome to the Pink Room.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so proud of you, number one.
Are you?
I am proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I remember when I would be reading emails from you, like this is back when you would be sending emails.
I still send my emails.
You do?
People keep thinking that now I still send all my little emails. Hey, this is Armani.
Yeah. I remember when you was like, this song about to blow up. Like literally. I could have sworn you said blow up in one of the emails.
I don't know.
Or something like that.
I was that ambitious. Like,
it was it was like I could read, I could feel it through the email. Like I knew that. And then when it blew up, I was like, that's the same. Like, that same energy. But I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you.
You already know I love anything and everything about people's taste in music and taste in sound. Mm-hmm. So I'm here to unravel and uncover more about that from you today for everyone else in the world to know. So we're going to just get right into it and break the ice with my favorite question ever.
What's that?
Armani White.
Yes.
What is the first song that you can remember hearing?
Stomp.
Oh, that's a good one.
Stomp was
you just took me somewhere with that.
Yeah, Stomp. I used to, because like every, I think it's WDAS in Philly. They play that. They got the same playlist every Sunday when we was driving to church. And I was in my mom little, had a little Hyundai. And
I'm trying to,
used to play Stomp.
That took me one time.
Brothers, can't you see?
I got the victory.
Stomp.
One time I was at a party. This is like on Edgewood back in Atlanta. And it was one of them like kind of ravish type parties. Everybody.
I forgot you had a little Atlanta run.
Yeah. 10 years. 10 years in.
Not even a little Atlanta, like a big Atlanta run.
They played Stomp. I lost my mind. I was back in church. And I didn't even like being there when I was there back in the day. But that song.
But it brought you back when you heard it.
It brought me back. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean going to church. I know exactly what the station sound like. Even the static in between the damn switches.
My DJ be like, if he doing an event and it get real late, he just start playing church music. And like the black people that still be in there, like they be feeling it. All the white people start leaving out.
I'm dead. All right.
Kirk Franklin was the first DJ Khaled.
Oh, ding. That's actually facts. That's facts. I wonder like who's next in gospel. I don't like. We don't really.
It's still Kirk running it.
It's still Kirk. I believe that. All right. So when did you first realize your appreciation for music? And this could be first song that made you cry, or first song that made you like understand yourself more, or recall some emotions you couldn't articulate.
First song that made me cry was like way later. But like I always appreciated music. I used to like, even when I was, like we talking about Stump. Even when I was going to church heavy, like it was really, like obviously God, but like the thing that really just kept me in tune and aligned with it when I didn't really understand what church was the music. It was like when we went to House of Prayer, they used to have all like brass bands at every one of the churches.
So I love a brass. I love a brass.
Yeah, I would just go for the brass bands. By the time you moved over to like a gospel church, it's choirs. Like I was in a choir, but it was all just. It was just gospel music early on. I think as time went on, like once I discovered Eminem, I think that was like,
from Kirk Franklin and Eminem.
Yeah, it was completely left.
From Fighting Temptations to 8 Mile.
Right. But it helped me understand that like music is expressive. You know what I'm saying? Like before that, I just understood music as like, I guess like music is just kind of like the score of what this realm of life is. So for gospel or church, it was like you had to have this person is making music for church. This person is making music for the club. This person is making music for the radio. Like Eminem was the first time I was like, oh, he's just making music for him. Like, just to say something.
For
like,
him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was like, that was where it really kind of like got to me where I was like, maybe I could do this thing for me. Just make something for me and something that like, just be expressive.
You just reminded me of something I was watching. It wasn't the Kanye documentary, but it was this AMC has this docuseries called Songs That Shook America. And I think it might have been Rhyme Fest that was talking about how like he went to see this Tupac movie or something with Kanye, and he walks out the theater afterwards and he's like silent for a while, and he was like, I think I figured it out. I think I can just be myself.
Yeah.
And like that's what that just reminded me of, because so many people, we are all instruments. You're your own, no instrument is gonna sound like you at all.
I like the way you put that. Yeah.
Because you.
What kind of instrument are you? You like
I don't know, but what the sounds I produce, what I make, who I am is its own its own frequency. There's no other one that can match mine.
You want to be a wind instrument? Like
I
brass,
played the flute.
You play flute?
Yeah.
Really?
I was first chair in middle school at Klondike Middle School in West Lafayette, Indiana.
Loser.
Yeah, Klondike. We're the Klondike Nuggets too. Isn't that weird?
You stamped there like you stood on there like I was first chair, Klondike Middle School.
You don't know what it took me to get there. That place was not a fun place for me. Middle school, I went to a rural white middle school. Rural white. Indiana. There's more than corn in Indiana.
Wait, what?
Indiana Beach. That's what Indiana was known for.
Y'all got a theme song?
Yes.
Nah.
Indiana.
Wait, you said rural?
Rural. See, why you doing rural?
You said it like 3 times. I'm like, what is she saying? Like, I went to rural.
Rural Indiana. Rural. The country.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we already bridging into square one too. I'm talking about what I was doing. I was playing the flute. But let's talk about square one of your journey in so many different ways, right? So what I first want to know is when you wrote your first song.
Probably like I can't tell you the first like song was later, but like I started trying to write raps in like 2nd grade.
Okay.
I was like trying to
Perfect.
I was trying to pull it together. Like it was, but like I was trying to pull it together. By like middle school, I started to like by middle school, I was like super like I was street rap influenced, I was DVD rap influenced, I was Beanie Siegel influenced, 50 Cent influenced. Like it was all
because
like,
you from Philly.
Like all my first song was a song called Bodies. Like it was some straight gangster.
Dog, I think I need to hear that. Bodies.
It's bad, but like we had is another dude, my man Swain. At the time, Swain was in Philly. He's a battle rapper now, but Swain, shout out to Swain, he gave me a verse on it. Like, but I just felt like I was like, I'm one of them.
It's 2nd grade though.
Yeah, no, that was in like 6th grade. That was by the time I got 6th grade.
Okay,
2nd grade, I was rapping about like cartoons or something like that.
Okay, but you was still rapping like Van Van, basically. You seen Van Van? You see Van Van? Y'all know about Van Van?
What's Van Van?
This Van Van is a young girl. She's been going viral on TikTok, but she got some crazy bars. She's like, I wake up, I go to sleep, I draw something with Crayolas. And
it's like a little girl.
A little girl.
Yeah,
but I was telling my friend,
Van.
I was like, that's how you know she has some musical intellect that she's gonna develop as she goes. I forgot what bar she had, but she said, I turn around, I draw on my Crayola or something like that.
But see, what gave me like integrity, I feel like, and like and helped me get better was and you had to like and like
how did you know you was people telling you was
Nah, people was like kind of encouraging it, but like I feel like when you if they was encouraging me to the point where like you said Van Van, like where they knew who I was, I don't know if I would have really like scaled the way that I scaled and got
we didn't have little
better.
Armani on TikTok.
Yeah. If I was on TikTok and everybody like all these followers and shit like this little doing it, I'd probably be like, I got it. Like we don't gotta learn too much more. You know what I'm saying? But like,
interesting.
I went through being so like I got better. If that makes sense.
You lost a lot of battles.
Yeah. No. I ain't never lose no battles though. I ain't never lose no battles.
You ain't never lose no battle raps? Okay, so. All right, you were still doing your thing. So you being hard on yourself.
I'm like 10-0. I'm like 10-0. I never do it again, but I'm like 10-0. Like a little like 10-0.
Yo, I'm trying to picture you like and lose yourself. Like if you had
we used to pull up in we used to pull up in the bathroom with like papers. Like there's a bunch of papers. Like everybody had their papers and it was like you just jump in the ring on whoever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like whoever it was that wanted to battle.
That's what dudes was doing in the bathroom in middle school?
Yeah, everybody had their papers. Like we all had like we just like we write it on the back of homework, whatever it was. You go in the bathroom, you unfold your papers, and then you just go for it.
On them notes.
Like,
how was the fold? They was folded that way?
Like this, that, like
I know what you mean.
They got fit in the brush pocket on my Dickies.
Yeah, pause.
Dickies is a pause. Wow,
we paused and everything.
Dickies is a pause.
All right, so like your first. Or your first song that you wrote, or you started in 2nd grade. You were always did you ever write poetry at all?
Not until I got to college.
Okay,
I wrote my first poem in college.
All right. So tell me about your first recording session. When did you first? I know you didn't record that song in 2nd grade.
No. I recorded Bodies in 6th grade though. That was
right. Let's talk about that.
But so at the time I used to I think it was a Razor. I had a Razor. The
phone. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, I was cutting shit. No, I had a Razor. I had a Razor flip phone.
What color was it?
It was silver.
You would silver too.
My little silver too. When I was a pup, I had a Razor flip phone, and I would record into the Razor, and I would send it to my email, and it would sound horrible, and I would put it on top of the beat. I would put it was awful.
Just laying on top.
Oh, yeah, I was laying on the top of the beat. Like, it was bad. So bad. But that was like my first, and I used to try and send it to radios, like DJs and all that shit. Bro,
what? I'm sorry.
I was like, why do you stop playing me, bro? Like, I don't get it. And so, so then my man Keem, shout out my man Keem, his mom had bought him a microphone. And me and him, we was like selling weed at the time. And so we would trade places. Like I would like
go
it was
record?
like, yeah, one person would like bag it up, another press record, another person would rap, and then like every hour we switch out.
That's kind of fire.
We were little, just little kids.
That's actually kind of fire that y'all. There's so much sophistication in how Black people move, man.
Yeah.
It really
we
is.
just try to help each other out. Like, we just try to get each other off the ground.
All right, well, tell me about your first performance then.
It was a bar called the Arts Garage in Philly.
Wait, hold on. Let me back it up.
Yeah.
In church. Let's talk about your first performance. Like the first time little Armani got on the stage.
Jeez.
Then we can talk about it.
Yeah. Man, the thing was, I never looked at, like, I kind of isolated the two. Like, church was just church to me. So, like, I didn't think about it. Like, it was just natural. But it helped me a lot with, like, when it came time for, like, rapping and performing on stage. But I was, like, singing and stuff. Like, I was singing. I remember one time I did a cover of Sam Cooke for church. Like, I did, like...
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's a picture somewhere around it, so it looks bad.
Oh, no, we need that. Yeah. Put the picture right here.
right. It was, yeah, that was, like... I did everything in church as far as like performing goes, just because I was one.
You had a tambourine, didn't you?
Nah, I had a tambourine. I was just loud. I was loud. Okay. I was outside. Like my mom was the youth ministry leader, so she just always found some dumb. You know what I mean? It's just some random thing for me to do in church. Like, oh yeah, my son will do that, and I'm like, why? No, he won't. Like, why? But yeah, I performed in church a lot. I don't fully. It's not like one specific memory I remember other than that Sam Cooke drink we did. It was like a talent show at the church. I did the Sam Cooke. I did Change Gonna Come, and they gave me like $50 for it. That was crazy. But yeah, my first actual like rap performance, it was a bar called the Arts Garage in North Philly. I think they tore it down now, but I was like 15 and another competition, everybody was like 21 or 30, 40, whatever. And
40, damn.
Yeah, it was like, and I used to hold the microphone like this. Like this.
Oh my God.
I used to hold the microphone like all the way up here. Yeah.
Oh my
You couldn't hear anything I said the entire time. I was just jumping around. Like same level of excitement and all that, but like something in my head, there was nothing in my head that told me like, yo, if you don't put the microphone to your face, they can't hear you. Like, no, there was
or see you.
Yeah, no. But I was just jumping around. Like, I'm rapping, I'm verbalizing the words and all that. But like, yeah, the mic wasn't up here. The mic came up every so once in a while. Like, it. But yeah, that was my first performance. I did bad. I did real bad.
It's all right. It's all right. We here now.
No. Ever since then, I'm the Michael Jackson and the Joe Jackson of my operation. So like, I beat myself into shape for sure.
I'm about to say this. You can't be the one to beat your own self.
Yeah, no. Like if I fuck up, I beat myself up about it like a lot. So like after that, every day you come in the living room, I got the remote control in my hand. Like if I'm in the shower, I got a loofah in my hand. Like I'm just like practicing. I'm like, okay, keep the mic right here. Like, just because I was like, yeah, I can't do that again.
No, that's discipline though.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just like, whatever. When I'm on the stage, it's my stage. I do what I want.
Right.
But you want people to hear you. You want them to see you. You want your energy to be translated.
My whole career has just been discipline. Because I was grew up with a lisp. I had a lisp until I was like...
For real?
Yeah, I had a lisp until I was in college.
You was not Chris Brown?
Yeah, I was bad. I suck like this.
Damn.
It's crazy. I ain't never realized until I started going to like an actual studio. And then like I just get to hear myself and I'm like, yeah, I sound childish, bro. And I'm like 18 and 19 at the time. I was like, yeah, this ain't it.
Not childish, but yeah, damn. I would have never known that.
Yeah, I had to sit in a room and put a straw under my tongue and then just practice going.
That's how to get it out?
Yeah. Because like you put like if you don't have a lisp, because anytime you make an S noise, your tongue goes to the bottom of your mouth as opposed to like the middle of my tongue was going to the top of like so when I said something, I say it right here. Like, hey,
Okay, I mean, we over here hissing on the mic because we can hear each other. That's Pause.
You're right. Hissing on the mic.
We're going to branch over to the next segment. Speaking of that, so we're going to pause and get into a little meditative pose. You're already in Indian style.
Is that your meditative pose?
Well, you're going to be like this.
Okay.
relax your shoulders back into the seat. All right, let me ask you a little question real quick because I'm trying to figure out what scene I want to do from you.
Should my eyes be closed?
Do you ride bikes? Oh,
yeah.
Do you ride? Do you ride bikes?
Please
Do you have a bike?
I rode bikes.
Yeah.
I don't have a bike anymore. Though.
Okay. I feel like I've seen you on like a bike before in a video.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna take it back to your little mini BMX days. All right. All right, Armani, we are in the streets of Philly.
Yeah.
Where you from? Where you born and raised? And you maybe got your partners riding behind you.
Should my eyes be closed? Your
eyes are closed. You're imagining this. You're imagining somewhat of a triangular formation. You leading that pack down the middle of the street in Philly, and it's a bright sunny day. The little girl's got the water ice cups on, or like they holding it on the sidewalk. You looking cute. May got the beads, may not. I know you had braids back then.
Yeah, no beads back then.
Yeah, no beads, but you had the braids back then. What song is playing as y'all ride like little menaces down the street with your bikes?
Like little menaces down the street. It's a it's something off the Drought 3. It's something off of Lil Wayne Drought 3. That when I was outside on the bikes, that was the soundtrack of that summer.
Soundtrack of that summer.
That was the soundtrack.
Tell me about that summer, because I just brought you back to a certain summer. You can open your eyes now. And
man, that summer we was just bad. It's that was like somewhat of the transition into when we first started finding out about parties. That summer smelled like Abercrombie and Fitch. It was just straight fierce cologne. And I just learned how to take the 123 to King of Prussia Mall as a mall, a big mall in Philly. So then we would go out there, and me and my brother, we go to the mall. He used to steal G-Shocks.
G-Shocks. Oh my, memory unlocked.
Yeah, he used to steal G-Shocks, and I used to steal from Hollister. We would pop the tags off of the shirts. Yeah. You bringing me back. I'm just letting you know what's going on at this time.
What's going on? Yeah.
Man, that was a summer.
What summer was it?
I was like summer 07.
Between what grade?
I was
before or after you recorded Bodies?
I was at the Bodies.
Oh, so you was really on that.
I had baggy clothes during Bodies. My clothes slimmed down by this point. I had Abercrombie on.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah. Bodies is crazy. Yeah, no. The summer 07 was like, the summer 07 made a man out of you. You found out who you was back then. Summer 07. You find out real quick in Philly, like real early too. Like, yo, like, oh, I'm gonna be, you're gonna be prey or predator, whatever it is. Like,
Slayer gets slayed. Like Drea the Slayer.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't tell you about Drea the Slayer.
No.
All right, we'll talk about her when we have our own show another time.
Yeah.
All right, so let's bring it back to the Pink Room. The Brink. You've had a few milestones over the last, it feels like several years, but has it really been 1 year yet? Technically?
I think it might just be, like we're like 2 weeks away from
2 weeks away. Because like I remember May is when they, okay. It's been about a year, and you had so much success with.
Like you said, just a little bit. You had a couple milestones, like just a little bit. Like I ain't do too much.
Just a couple milestones within a short amount of time.
A couple billion.
But they've all helped you. They've all helped you ascend to where you are now, which, in my opinion, is sitting more like pop culture and the pop side, pop status of things, because. Your household name now, Armani. My mom was like, yeah, the guy with the white bees.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that. She was like, he was on that show. Similar to how your she opens that voicemail up on your opening.
Grandma.
That's how my mom was talking. And so I'm very proud of you. But
shout out to your mom.
With Billie Eilish really being like the breakout Brink of you back last summer, I guess, about a year ago. Now, between that road to now, with Rosa Casablanca, you have showed the world who you are, but now the movie's been created throughout the music, throughout the project. Yeah. Tell me about that road.
I feel like I don't know, like the more you live, you just have like a constant opportunity for reinventing yourself and revealing yourself, finding out new versions of yourself, and just like explaining and sharing new versions of yourself. So like with Casablanca, like I think, or the road to Casablanca, because Casablanca is the actual project. The road to is just like the bridge that gets us there. it was just really what you just said, like just that transitional phase from like, oh, this is who I was growing up. This is who I, thought I was going to be. This is all the things that inspired me. And this is where I'm headed now. This is like, this is who I am. I had to learn to be comfortable with where I'm at in life. Cause it was like, there was a little bit of like imposter syndrome with the fact that like a lot of it just happened really fast. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it just happened in a year, and there was like a version of me that's like, nah, I don't do this. I don't go to the club. I don't want to go to club appearances. I don't want to go pop bottles. I don't want to go woo woo. Like I don't want to buy chains. I don't want. I just want to sit in the studio. I want to be around the neighborhood. I want to go kick it with my homies. There was a version of that had to like, I guess relinquish yourself for me to become the next version of myself.
Great word, relinquish.
And yeah, so that's what really Casablanca was like. Just it's a part of that discovery process, so that I felt like it was necessary to kind of go to where I want to go, and so that when I arrived there, all the people who was listening arrived there at the same time. It's just kind of like identifying.
Those listening arrived there at the same time.
Yeah,
yeah, I like that.
So it's like it's kind of identifying who I am throughout the process before I can before like we really just like open the door all the way at Casablanca. So like there's like even like a record like Proud of Me, like ending it with a record like Proud of Me and starting it with a record like Proud of You is because for me, being proud, like this idea of proud has always been external. It's never been like an internal thing. For me, like I don't know about other people, but for me it's like I've always heard I'm proud of you. And I'm like, oh, well, I appreciate you. But like in my head, I'm like, ain't done working. Like I still got shit like I need to take care of. I still got shit I need to
stressed
accomplish.
out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like you know what this look like on here. Like I ain't too much to be proud of. But it was in the midst of hellfire, but at the same time, I just got back from Europe. We just did the EMAs. We just did Jimmy Kimmel. We had just put Jimmy Fallon on the schedule. We just had this lined up. Then we was about to do the New Year's Rockin' Eve thing. And that was where I had to sit down and be like, oh, I'm really proud of me. Like I'm I'm really happy with the fact that I'm doing all this. It's like, and as much as stressful as this is sometimes, as crazy as it get, like, damn, like it's no longer like a one day thing. It's a tomorrow thing. It's a next week thing. It's like, this is really my life now. And so, I had to like have that conversation with myself internally. And that's what that project was.
What does proud mean to you? Like, you tell me you proud of me. What does that mean?
It's like, to me, it's like, it's acknowledgement. It's acknowledgement, and it's like, it's acknowledgement and it's encouragement. For me, proud because I'm on one of those paths where it's like, yo, the road get really rocky sometimes. Proud for me is encouragement to say like, yo, I know you aren't where you're about to go, but I'm very happy that you got and where you've gotten so far. I'm very, very happy that you were able to pull it together and build what you built, even though I know you aren't where you want to be at or where your destination is. I'm very happy that you still trekking and chugging along and like making your way there. Because like don't nobody have like, nobody's around when it's 2 a.m. and you forgot to go to sleep and now you just up with your thoughts, and you know what I'm saying? And like,
you forgot to go to sleep. It's crazy.
Because you know them nights, and you just like,
I didn't even sleep last night. I don't even know why.
Yeah, see,
it had nothing to do with today. It's just I got to carry. Right?
Exactly. It's like nobody there when it's you in the shower by yourself, and like, and then them thoughts start bouncing off the wall, and you just like, like, I had one of those weeks. I had one of those weeks during release week. It was a lot of thoughts going on in my head, and it's like, I had to sit down, like, and Proud of Me was a soundtrack for it because it was a lot of things that was going right, a lot of things going wrong, a lot of personal things going on. And I look outside and I'm on a billboard, and I'm on another billboard, and I'm on like, and then they just sent me another billboard. They like, yo, I've never seen this many playlists on an EP in my life. I've never seen this. And it's like, this person's talking about me, that person, we got to go do a magazine cover. I'm sitting down with you, like, and I'm like, oh, all right, just leave that alone for a second. Like, just really be a part of this moment. Standing is light. That's what it was. That's what it's always been. What I've been saying is like, there's the street lights I came from and the stage lights I'm headed to. And I'm trying my best to stand in my light and know the right light to be standing in,
Stand in your light and know the right light to be standing in.
Know the right light.
And know how not to dim your own light.
Exactly.
I'm working on that too.
Yeah.
But you see how I got you to give me the definition of proud. So like that should kill any imposter syndrome you ever have. Because that's how people feel about you, you know?
Right. Well, it was an internal thing with like, it was internal conflict, but it was also externally like, I had to realign the friend circle. Like there was some people who wasn't really growing with me or growing at the pace that I was growing, and like almost was like blaming me for not being the same person, or like, you know, creating like, I don't know, just creating misinformed characters of me that isn't me. And I'm like, I was just letting certain in my head where I'm like, nah. And I'm like going out my way to try and prove it. And it was just like,
because you care.
Yeah. I got a heart. I don't know when it happened, but at some point, I got a heart.
You been had a heart.
Nah, not always, but yes, at some point I got a heart, and it certainly be affecting me. So, you know.
Not always. So when did you get a heart then? You say at some point you don't know.
I think it was when my niece was born.
Oh.
Yeah, my niece was born, I got a heart. I don't know when, like, I remember one time she did some, not like, and like, but I don't remember what it was. She's a little kid, but like at one point, like I realized, I was like, yo, I actually care.
Yeah.
Like I care. Like it's a Rick and Morty episode where Ice-T, he was like, I care now. This is playing in the back of my head. But yeah. Like at some point I was like, oh, like I care. Like, I don't know, people's thoughts, opinions, like other people's, you know, how people feel, how people this and that. Like it affects me. I don't like it. I don't like that shit at all. But yeah, it's real.
Well, speaking of something that's really real to me is how you portray yourself in your content and how you tell the world your stories, but through like entertaining skits and stuff like that. That's what you've been doing for a while. But tell me about how you strategize that and how to put your music out, put your foot on our necks. Yeah. Put your foot on our necks through the content that you create on social and sharing your music.
I think it's really just about like, at some point the song stops. The song be like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. If you listen to one of my songs, it's like a minute and a half. Like, shut up, bro. song like a minute and a half. And at that point, you completely forgot that you forgot about Armani White. You start doing some. With travel is just as much as content. With travel is even further sometimes as content because we talk about it, we laugh about it. I think about it like the lunch table, like content, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is. Like that's the new Chappelle show. That's the new, you know, like whatever it is that when we get back with the homies, we talk about like that. Like, you know, when I was in school, we come back, yo, did you see it last night when they did da-da-da-da? That's how we kind of share content now. So for me, if I want to be in everybody's face, you have to make content just as good as you make music that's good. And
hold on. Make content just as good as you make music.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's interesting that you say that they're correlated to you. It's not like, oh, okay, let me just go show off on the camera. Then I'll go crazy in the studio. But the way,
people gonna have one of the others. A lot of content creators that like try and make music, and then they have music. It's like, nah, you gotta really apply yourself to both things that you're doing because they're different verticals. They completely different verticals, and they serve different purposes. So, for me, I just took a moment. Like, I had this guy. He told me he was like, he was a songwriter, but he was saying that his music wasn't compelling. Like he didn't like when it came down to writing songs, he didn't know how to like really get into people's heads or convince them that convince them and the music. And so he stopped making music for 2 years, and he learned how to sell cars.
I thought you was gonna say crack.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'd have been crazy. Not every story is a hood story. This was supposed to be inspirational. Give me a second.
He learned how to sell cars, but that's interesting.
But he learned how to sell cars. But he went to a dealership where he just learned how to be persuasive, sell cars. He did it for 2 years. And at that point, he came back to writing music, and the music was actually like, you know, like I think
he learned how to sell dreams. That's what he learned.
Yeah,
and he
but like, you know, you go to the car,
or
you go to the car dealership, like, you know, these like, oh no, you know, it's $18,000, but I set you up on a payment plan. And then you end up paying $28,000, but you don't even realize like he learned how to just like persuade people, and that was my strategy with TikTok. When it came to TikTok, none of my thought process on TikTok was really like, I gotta find a weasel way to kind of insert my music in here. It was like, I just need to be ingratiated and involved in the culture of TikTok. I need to be a voice, a person, a figure that people care about for whatever reason in TikTok. And so when I did it, I was like, let me just do something that's familiar to me. And
familiar to me.
Yeah.
Like that.
Something that's familiar to me. I don't want to create some like that I gotta like, then follow up with and keep it going, and it's not real or authentic to me. So I let me just do something. So I just was, I write in my journal anyway. Like, let me just make funny journals. So I just started making journals like, this is what a Philly would do in this situation. This is what a Philly would do in this situation. And at some point, it got to a point where like I'm outside, I'm like, I'm at gas. He's like, yo, you the journal boy? Like, yo, I was just watching it.
Not the journal boy.
You the journal boy? I'm watching it. But he was like, man, why these driving Hellcat smoking Black and Miles? And I'm like,
that was a funny one. Yeah.
Like, so you get to that point. At that point, people was just paying attention, and people were just paying attention. And then even when I transitioned to like putting music on there on the platform, it was like, yo, let's still just do something authentic. Still just do something authentic and then just keep swinging. Like I swung with so many records on TikTok before Billie Eilish happened. Like I just was swinging. And I put that little clip up as us just in the studio having fun. And that was the thing that went. But I just kept swinging. Like it was like, yo, like you could hit one out the park, or you could not hit one out the park, but you'll never know if you only got one swing.
Did you feel like you didn't have to swing again, and you was like, let me just swing one more time, or you just was in swing mode?
After Billie Eilish?
Yeah, no, well, yeah.
After
you posted that first,
I kept swinging. The only reason I stayed alive is because I kept swinging. Like I had it was like one joint went up, and that got like 2 million views, something like that. And
that wasn't, not that it wasn't you, but like in your mind, you're like, keep swinging.
That was like, before that, my highest video probably had like 300-400 views, something like 300,000-400,000. So, and that was like, that ain't even like some, I get this every day. It was like, that was a peak. Yeah, that was Jesus to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so after that got 2 million, and I did the next thing. That got 2.5. The next thing got 3. The next one got 1.5. The next one got 4. And I was like, oh, we arrived. Like, and we got like, there's the only way to keep this going. The only way to keep this candle lit is if we keep swinging. Because otherwise, if you look at any of the other users, they kept going. They went downhill if they stopped swinging. So I was like, fuck it. We got to keep swinging.
That's it right there.
Yeah, man.
Doing something familiar to me.
Yeah.
And just keep swinging at that.
Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. That was my whole content strategy.
Yeah.
People call me just, yo, how you help me out with TikTok? I'm just like, just do
it. Do what you do.
Just do what you do. That's authentic to you.
That's what this is. Just a recording of me talking to people
it's
about
like, because people, even the smartest person, or I'd say even the least smartest person, know when you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you not doing something authentic or real to you, when you trying too hard, like it don't take a fifth grader can be like, all right, bro, relax. Like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would, when I see people like, yo, I made this content, I made that, I'm just like, bro, I can look at that and tell that ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like you're selling. And I'm like, you have to, the best marketing is when somebody don't feel like they're being pitched or sold or whatever it is. So yeah, like I wasn't selling nothing. I was just creating.
You wasn't, yeah.
It was like, even if I was selling anything, I was selling one. I was making people feel like it was a moment that they needed to be a part of with everything with Billie Eilish.
Yeah, and Philly Ghost, Philly in general.
And before that, we was just selling Philly. Yeah, we was just like Philly, and Philly having a run right now. Like Philly having a wave. Like Philly is the.
Shout out to Too Rare.
Yeah, shout out Too Rare. Shout out Tiara. Shout out Pink. Shout out everybody. Philly having a little,
I love to see it.
Philly having a moment right now for sure.
I love it. We saw Beyonce up there doing the.
Oh, she was.
What is that called?
That Blinking. I think it's called Blinking. Yeah.
I can't see. I look. Oh, I hate when I be trying, but I want to really be able. I can't even do goated for real, but I can do that.
You can go to way too easy. Go to easy.
I feel so stiff.
It's literally one part of your body.
No, because you be in the rocking in the. Let me stop. But I look crazy on the camera.
The shoulder make everything else like it's moving.
Before we go to the next segment, I'm gonna do another not scene, but like breaker between. And this is more so. I'm giving you prompt. No, I'm gonna give you. Say a word or a phrase, and you just name a song. All right, you got to name exactly what comes to mind right now. So just like release, relax, and just let it flow out of you. You don't got to close your eyes, but if you want to, go ahead. All right, College Dropout. Name the song.
Damn. I guess Jesus Walks. Because I'm thinking of the one glad morning, but that was right before Jesus Walks.
Yeah. All right. Lil Bow Wow.
Just don't know.
Do something across the phone. You run through my mind like all the time to the point
that I did.
I mean, obviously that's a clear one he was
carried that. Is it that
All right, Missy Elliott.
Everybody here get it out of control. Get your out the wall.
That was like a cheerleading routine for me.
Get your back off the wall. Get your Fat Man Scoop was carrying it.
You was crumping, wasn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a crumper. Oh my God.
I can't even show you this move that I was doing. Oh man. I had a whole moment because I had some cousins that lived in California and they came down. Matter of fact, even the being, it's so much that I learned about the internet from them because they was all on that MySpace. They was on everything. So they came down to Philly when we was just outside. He was like, yo, you gotta get on this. And at the time, Tell Me When to Go, it just dropped.
Tell me when to go.
Yeah, Tell Me When to Go, it just dropped. All that happening. I had just grew my hair out. I learned. That was when I stopped getting straight back, started doing individuals. Oh,
how did I know this? I don't know how I know this, but when you said lose control, I was like, that's crumping. I was crumping. Oh my God.
Yeah,
all right, we're gonna do a couple more. All right, your first crush. What song makes you think of your first crush?
What song made me? My Boo. That was my ringtone. Yeah, my ringtone. That was my Boo. And Grind On Me was my other ringtone.
Oh my God, yo. No, for some reason, some of them Pretty Ricky songs, they remind me of my first like middle school or high school dances. And when you had the crush, that was the song you had to go get there.
Yo, I think it's some Mandela effect. Because they say grind with me. You ever see that?
No, it's Grind On Me.
No, if you look it up, it say grind with me. And I'm just like, nah, it ain't never say that.
No. Look it up. No, I'm looking it up right now. It says grind
go ahead.
On Me, Pretty Ricky.
Go ahead. Look at the lyrics.
Oh wow, grind with me.
I don't remember it like that.
With me?
That shit was Grind On Me, right?
Wow.
It was Grind On Me.
Girlfriend, I never go raw with the pennies out. He said I never go raw. Oh, that's funny. I'm looking at the rest of it.
Why you say whoa to him saying I never go raw? You talking about whoa, never go raw? What kind of man is he? Yo, you a wild one.
Woo, wild child. Yeah. All right. Oh, damn. I was going to do another. We just going to end it at that. We're going to end it at that one. All right. Last segment of the show. What's next from Armani? Why? What do you want the world to know about what they can expect from you coming up soon?
Yeah, I'm never going home, so I'm going to just be outside for the rest of this year, next year, and the following.
They got that working.
Yeah, they got me working for sure. Blanco, the project is coming out soon. And what else? I got a couple of features that's really cool that's coming out. I'm trying to think of it.
I want to see you. Now I want you and Missy to get together.
Me and Missy?
Yes.
Yeah. No, see,
I want that. I don't know why.
I didn't work with every one of the legends. Now I'm like, damn, maybe I need to work. Maybe I should. Not every one of them, but like a lot of them. Like I'm just like, maybe I should start working with people in my age group. Like I don't. I kind of skipped over that. So
I mean, Missy, I like where you sit in the cohort of music right now. Like you know what I mean by cohort. Like there's different waves. It's
only a few of us that's really having fun with. Like, and
that's what I'm trying to say.
I feel like majority of them is women. I feel like the majority of the only other people that's like really, really just having fun with it, like being colorful, being creative with it is like the Coil Rays, the like even Ice Spice, women and music. So yeah.
Shout out to women in music.
Shout out to women in music.
Shout out to women with the music.
But you get sensual with. Shout out to women in music.
Because I'm talking to me. I'm talking to us. I'm talking to the ladies. All right. We be going through a lot. Anyways. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Damn. Well, it was one of them questions that you just said I wanted to ask you. What was
first crush or like?
Yeah, first crush.
Shawty Like Mine. Only thing that keeps me up when I'm feeling down. I don't know. That's one of my favorite melodies.
Really?
Yeah, and Let Me Hold You. Oh my God. Yes. Now you're taking me back. Let me hold you.
What was on your I know you had core headphones and probably one of them only worked. What was your what was on that playlist when you was in? Matter of fact, what was on your playlist when you were on track?
Oh, a lot of Janet Jackson I know it's random. Janet Jackson
you ran
and Carrie.
To Janet Jackson?
I was running to Doesn't Matter a lot. I have that's a good question. Strong and Kanye Stronger.
Stronger for sure.
Anything Stronger or Power. I would.
You ran to Janet Jackson.
I ran to Janet Jackson. No, but like I like R&B I like R&B a lot.
When you run?
When I'm working out. It's just my thing. That's just my thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just my thing. But yeah, again, I'm going to answer these questions. The first thing that comes to mind, and it was definitely Janet Jackson. Doesn't Really Matter was a really big track song for me.
All right, this ninth grade, right? Ninth grade, first day of high school. Describe your outfit.
Oh my God, I had on these white kids that had like pink.
Kids? You said kids? You didn't say kids. You said kids. She said kids. Boy.
I did. I had kids on. Look, this is that. So
Strong.
9th and 10th grade, from 6th grade to 10th grade, I was in Lafayette, Indiana, West Lafayette, at William Henry Harrison High School. That was the bump of Indiana lifestyle.
And y'all like kids? Like kids?
No, I was just very deprived of black people where I was at the school I was in. And so my dad was the type, just get her some straight backs, a pair of jeans, and 5 shirts. And some kids. And some kids. And my mama would try to splurge a little bit at Marshalls and TJ Maxx to like get me some extra stuff, some flares, some little dresses here and now. I used to wear the hell out a jersey in the kids. Well, really, it was the kids every day. But
the kids every day.
But they had a pink sole on them, and the case, or not the cases, but the letters were pink.
I'm in pain thinking about these kids.
No, they were leather though. They weren't like the little cloth.
Don't defend the kids. Like you gotta stand on one side.
I was rocking them kids.
Yeah, I know you would. Ooh,
I was rocking them kids. Okay.
Kids.
And then by 10th grade, I got the chocolate Razor phone and the pink one.
Remember the Razor? I remember.
No, not Razor. I said chocolate Razor. I got the chocolate because of the video.
Yeah.
The Shorty Like Mine video.
Yeah. I remember when chocolate started going out of style. Aeropostale had this thing where it was like if you spend $99 at the store, they give you a chocolate for free. I don't know why I remember this.
That's not Arrow though.
Arrow started going out of style too. I think they worked together because they was
let's just go out together.
We gotta help each other out. We can't go out like this.
Yo, we really have phones that slid up. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was like a little Lego block.
I remember when the G1 came out. I thought that was the coolest. Remember the
G1?
G1?
Was the G1? Was that the Palm Pilot?
No, it was a Google phone. Google had the little phone. It was like and then like when it came, like when you slid it up, it went like this.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
My homie Lex had the G1. I thought that so. I was trying to ask. I kept on asking to borrow her phone and shit like that. Those were the days. Not everybody just got the same phone. Yeah. Everybody do the same thing. We all got the same playlist, same phone, same hairstyle.
Nah, you ain't got the same playlist I got.
Which one your playlist right now?
I don't have playlists for like right now. I just have different like I make vision boards with music. So I have
What you listen to today?
What I listen to today, Proud of Me or Proud of You?
Proud of You or Proud of Me?
Proud of You. Proud of You.
Proud of You is the one with my grandma. Proud of Me is the one with Friday.
Wow, I'm tripping. Now I didn't realize there was 2. It opened and it closed.
I tried to tell you that earlier.
I didn't my bad. I thought you were saying I said it wrong.
No. Proud of Me is Friday.
That's why I be saying both of them.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 of them.
You said Proud of You, Proud of Me? Proud of You?
Well, shoot.
Prada?
The one with Friday.
Prada?
The one with Friday. the one with Friday. Yeah. That's my shout out to Friday.
Shout out to Friday for sure.
Jinx, you owe me a soda? Oh my God. All right. Any other questions you got to grill me on? About my taste in music?
Damn. I'm trying to. But you listen to Wait, is Janet Jackson still on your workout playlist? Like what's your turn up? What's your turn up?
My turn up? Yeah. I like Mellow Bucks. I like Lotto. I like Megan. I like
all
a lot
women?
of female rap.
It's
all women. But if I have to get into a zone, like I'm an athlete at heart. Like it's Kanye. All Kanye.
Still Kanye?
All Kanye.
Like what?
Power, Stronger.
Still?
All the lights. Yeah, still.
Ain't no new ones that you could throw on the playlist? You don't listen to church music when you're in the gym?
No, I don't. I listen to a lot of old stuff. If y'all were ever actually look at what I be listening to outside of what I have to listen to, it's everything from the years I just wish I could have back.
You know, it was when I was like really down when I lost my father. I think one of the even like driving forces that why I make happy hood music or whatever. Is because I didn't know how much it affected me. I was in the gym one day, and I'm in the locker room getting changed, and this old man comes in. And he's singing Kirk Franklin. And like I knew the song, but I didn't know like what it was. But he just he came in, he's like, I smile. Even I smile. And cause I know God is working, so I smile. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here like I don't know. It was like, it's one thing, I'm just getting dressed, but it's like everything he's saying is like affecting me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's like really like hitting me type.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I said
That's a
gospel
good
music.
song. I'm thinking about what I was thinking about all night. I need to just smile. Like, I'm good.
Man, play some Kirk Franklin.
Even though it hurts, I smile. Brighter Day. I never knew
Kirk Franklin got hits.
I could be this happy. I still don't know how happy I can be. I can't wait to feel how that song makes me feel like I can feel about myself.
You gotta get.
I never knew.
You gotta get another phone. Yeah, you heard that. I heard that. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped myself. I was like, damn, okay, put this shit together. Nah, you gotta get another phone that it's just for your music. And nobody got that number, and you can just turn your phone off and just listen to music for a second.
That's facts, actually.
Yeah, get that. Try it out.
Do they got iPods still? Just get a little iPod. Cause really,
you're a little too old for iPod. I feel like don't quote me on this. But
I was too old for K-Swiss or no Kez. My bad. I keep saying K-Swiss. They was K-Swiss.
Being born is too old for kids.
No.
K-Swiss is a whole nother conversation.
That's even worse.
I would just keep it at Kez. I wouldn't say K-Swiss at all. I wear my K-Swiss. Oh no.
Oh my God. All right. Well, he didn't ate me up in my room, y'all. Just ate me up. But thank you so much for joining, Armani. This has been a pleasure. There's still so much that you could get to know about somebody through their taste in music. But this is just a start. So I hope that you explore his music and explore your own journey with music as you progress and develop. So we out. Peace. Yay!